We had a feeling.
Yeah. So what did I miss?
Questioning the
Drop kicking
secretary,
the secretary.
theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically.
So okay. Yeah, I was like, all of a sudden, Discord went silent. I'm like, okay, my computer didn't lock up. That's great. And then I went ahead and looked at the whole situation. Um, I went ahead and Discord wasn't responding, OBS wasn't responding, and everything else. So I went and opened Task Manager, and it was like preparing security options. Stuck in an infinite load loop, so I couldn't get Task Manager back up. So I was like, well, fuck. Yeah. So panic powered cycled my rig and got it back up, so we didn't lose anything on stream. As far as I could tell.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the hydrate there, Hurry, by the way.
You're welcome. Because if I hydrate, it's me mixing cola and Pepsi Cola and whiskey. Because I have a gallon of whiskey.
Our DM is
Cola Dark?
intoxicated, chat.
No, I have not had a lick of liquor today. GM has only had Nuka Cola.
Nuka Cola Dark.
No, not Nuka Cola Dark. Just Nuka Cola that he fucked up.
How did you fuck up Nuka Cola?
Well, it's not brown enough.
It's
So I want you to go crack open a Coca-Cola and then go look at the color of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Don't drink water for 2 days and then go take a piss. That's the color difference.
So it's supposed to be nearly black, and it came out basically brownish yellow.
Not quite brown.
If you don't,
brownish
if
yellow.
you don't drink water for 2 days, if your pee turns red, you got big problems.
Like it doesn't have red in it. But it's like a really hot dehydrated looking color of piss.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay. So here's where I fucked up.
Okay.
I didn't boil the brown sugar in a pan. I boiled it in a pot. I know that sounds weird.
No. See that? Okay. Depending on the size and shape difference, that could have an impact. But even if you go ahead and go with a different size or shape of the thing that you're boiling it in, it can affect how long you might need to boil it. So if you boil it in a bigger thing that has more thermal capacity, you might need to boil it for longer. You boil it in a smaller thing, then you could end up overboiling it and burning your sugars. So, I mean, it can have a factor, but usually not one you can. It's something you can account for. And
Yeah, so my ancestors never made browning agent.
I see.
Which is just brown sugar and water. Which is how you get the brown in that color. Which is how you get the brown. There's essentially, in 1 glass of Nuka Cola, probably a quarter cup of sugar. Because in 4 cups of Nuka Cola syrup I made, I essentially used 6 cups of sugar. 3 cups of that was in not 6, 5 cups. Because 3 cups is white sugar and 2 cups is brown sugar.
Okay.
That's how much sugar goes into that fucking recipe. It is really sweet.
Okay.
It's good. Anyways, that's the shit I dealt with yesterday. So you guys have been told there's a thing in the sewers. You've been given 250 caps if you want to go join in on the sewer fun, and by doing so, you grant me AP. Ha 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 ha.
All right, so I'll add that 250 to the party, and we will address the
Something just
sewers when it's convenient.
Well, yeah, this just around the it's just around the corner.
Well, yes, but we might have somebody to go retrieve before that, depending on if Jin tells us what's going on.
yeah, that's all up to Dusko. Sorry, something just hit my radar, and I'm gonna just get that downloaded in the background.
What are you downloading?
Delta Force.
Oh, really?
It said that there was a single player, there was a co-op mode campaign to it. I do like shooters. I just don't like PvP shooters, so I probably won't do the open world PvP or the extraction shooter angle of it, but I might go ahead and get a couple friends together since it's a free game and try the co-op version campaign out. I don't
See,
mind shooters if it's PvE. It's just the thing that I don't like about shooters is when it's PvP and no one knows how to stop fucking hackery bots.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a legitimate, telling of skill, then that's one thing. When I can't tell if I am fighting a person or a program that person is running to be able to let them see through walls and aim with the accuracy of a fucking god, it too frequently have I seen someone looking straight up in the sky and then headshotting 3 people.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been told I should play Hearts of Iron 4.
Anywho, Dusko?
Yes, this is Dusko.
Is Jin gonna clue the party in to there possibly being something time sensitive? Or are we just gonna fuck off to another side quest?
Guys, I hate to interrupt, but there's something that needs to be done here. A
Oh,
lead I
what you
need to
got?
follow up on.
Do you need us along, or do you need to head off alone?
Might be for the best if I bring you along.
All right. Well, we got this other job that we just talked about, but I'm sure they'll be happy when it's done, not if it's done.
We'll need to investigate the fight pit about on the outskirts of town here.
Sounds like a plan.
Thinking since we're on a time limit, we better get going right now, so make sure
Yeah.
you have
So
any
long.
purchases out of the way.
Think we're good already. So long as we're back in town by high moon.
All right, let's get rolling.
Off to the combat zone. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
We are combat.
Bum, ba, bum, bum,
Punch,
bum.
punch, 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 punch.
Oh.
All right. Somebody want to make a track? Let's just see if there's anything unique that happens on your trek.
So survival perception.
Yes.
Okay. See if this is going to play nice. Ish.
It's good.
Oh yeah, it's illegal. God.
I'm a psychopath, ergo it doesn't affect me.
I don't think that's how that works. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's how it works.
As you are nearing the area where the
Oh.
combat zone is located, you start seeing signs. Swan's Pond, stay out. Full, you know, relatively in that area, there is a dangerous creature in that section. And by fighting pit, you probably recognize that you are heading off to the combat zone, and you know you kind of have to dip a bit through Swan's Pond to get to the combat zone.
Okay. Easy enough. We just have to either book it after getting spotted or just keep low and slow.
What's a swan?
Swan is the name of a very big, very angry.
A very big, very angry what? Animal?
Over chicken.
Person?
So okay, so you know how there's men like you and there's me and Jim.
Yeah.
We're all men, and then there's super mutants, and they're bigger than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another stage above that. That's Swan.
Like, he's got a couple extra inches on him, or
He's probably about twice as tall as a super mutant.
how does that even, what? I imagine it's got to eat a lot if that's that case, because it's going to take a lot of calories to go and fuel that much biomass, right?
Probably, and that's why. And he probably eats people that aren't paying attention.
And we're going to go ahead and just nip on through his area.
It's either that or taking the long way around, and I don't know if we have time for that.
Right? Let's just try to go ahead and make this very quiet.
Make your stealth rolls.
By the way, have we been getting over successes to generate some AP back, or
We did get.
nah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got. So let's see. Full got some AP.
Suffer.
Yeah.
Suffer.
Wait. Do we have? You have.
Wait.
Wait.
Wow. Yeah. I have a target number of 7 for sneak. Got no successes. Freaking Manuel has a target number of 5 and actually got a success. So it is harder for Manuel to sneak than me. Yet somehow he dragging a sled with a freaking power armor frame in it. Okay.
You should have did something with that, by the way, while we were in town.
Well, no one ever decided to talk up about focusing about it, so.
To be honest, I spaced it.
Yeah,
Wait, asking about what?
So doing something about the power armor frame in town.
You know what? While we were in town, we probably would have, since we're staying the night there, we probably would have rented a room and put the power armor in there.
Remember, you guys get the rooms for free.
Yeah. So we would have set aside a room and put the power armor in it.
All right. Would we go ahead and still be taking the sled with us to go ahead and load it up with anything we can loot, or would we leave the sled behind for the power armor later?
Probably leave the sled behind.
Okay then. Gear. I'll edit that. Currently in
Man, I really can't be upset from any of these songs that are in this playlist.
Okay. All right, noted that the sled is currently not on manual and left in Diamond City. All right. So the only person that has not gotten success on the sneak would be Lib.
Well, with you taking charge, you're able to easily sneak through Swan's Pond. It's like you've done it before. Jin, you know the definition of, well, this is something big, scary, let's fucking be quiet. Manio's programming helped him be quiet. Lib, you accidentally knock a bottle
Tink,
into
tink,
a...
tink, tink, tink.
Doesn't just go ting, 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 and then it hits a can.
This
And
isn't a
the can drops into a
complication.
barrel.
This isn't a complication. Remember that, Bree. It's just I didn't succeed.
I'm not done
Yes, but
yet.
it's kind of fun to explain how you didn't succeed.
Oh, good
Yeah.
God. So the bottle ran into a can, and what happens next?
Then the can runs into what looks to be a pyramid of cans that somebody got bored and stacked.
Conveniently.
Conveniently. And the funny thing is, the pyramid stays perfectly well.
Oh, God, thank God.
And then you breathe a sigh of relief and it falls over.
Shut up!
Yeah, as you also do breathe a sigh of relief, you go, ha, good.
You actually speak
Wait,
out
wait,
because
wait. No. You know what I do? I pick up the bottle. I pick up the can that rolls away. Then I take all the other cans.
so that's how you failed. You're sitting there looting cans. We're all sneaking by, and you're like, "Ooh, piece of candy! Ooh, piece of candy!"
I
Ooh,
have now
piece of
8
can.
more pieces
Ooh,
of
piece of
junk.
can.
8? No, man, you don't have 8.
Oh.
You know how many
Yeah,
you
but
need for a pyramid of that? That's pretty good. It would, if it fell, it would wake Swan up.
How many?
You got 40.
Wait. Okay, question.
Yes.
And this is mostly to full. We're all sneaking through Swan's Pond. If you saw a Lib, like, stop and start, like, pocketing a bunch of tin cans, how long would you let him go before you would stop him?
I probably wouldn't stop him. I would be looking dead center of that pond for movement.
So yeah, no, I'm just start pocketing the cans.
It's kind of
Like,
like, he's a lost cause. Let's just quietly sneak by.
Oh no, I need him alive, but at the same time, stopping him would make more noise than letting him finish.
You hear
Because he's gonna bitch if I stop him.
you hear a distinct sound of after Liv manages to get all the cans.
So
A distinct sound.
I had 40 junk.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Picturing us all running away and then Liv saying, "Worth it."
You also hear some distinct sounds. It sounds like ice shifting and cracking.
Okay, we need to go. We need to go. We are no longer stealthing. Maximum speed.
All right. And
We
now
need to get out of here before that ice breaks.
And now we're getting out of Dodge.
You're able to get out of there quickly through that area.
Oh, once we get out of the area, like we're basically like to the edge of the area, and we can get to a corner. I stop Lib and I turn him around to watch what gets out of that water.
Oh.
How long you want to wait there?
I mean, is it just shifting, or is it actually like trying to get up?
It's just shifting.
Okay, then we'll wait like a minute or two, and if nothing happens, we'll move on.
I didn't
Just
see.
shifts. As you see, also a bit of like possibly a swan boat just move a bit into closer to the water, as if maybe it's sleeping right now.
I didn't see the big thing that you talked about. Where was it? And look at all these cans I got.
Lib, not the time. This is like the worst time for this.
Why? There was nothing around. I'm saying this
Yeah,
as we've already left the area and we are moving on. This is walk and talk. I'm not doing this at like the edge of the pond. All right, just to be very clear. I'm playing Liv a little dopey. I'm not playing him suicidal. This is chaotic neutral, not chaotic stupid.
Your thoughts on that situation, Otto?
Well, we're going to be going back, so there's a good chance you'll get to see it next time. Hey, at least next time there won't be a pile of cans for him to try and loot. We might be able to get through without him.
What would
I
the
don't
chances
know.
be we do, in fact, go back and there's more cans?
There's
See the
just
person who's
some
actively
raider.
attacking them.
There's some
No.
raider that's stacking up all these cans because he wants to watch someone go ahead and fuck with them. And he just got absolutely cheesed off because I just walk up and I took all his cans.
No, that's not what would happen. We'd walk back over there and we'd just see the behemoth going back and forth. Where are my cans?
Honestly, that should be a thing in Swan Spawn. It's just a bunch of cans in one area.
The don't fuck this up stack. It's like a cart of houses, only with tin cans.
It's
I
the
could say
great.
something, but I'm going to keep it to myself, I think.
It's the new board game, the one following after Don't Wake Daddy.
Don't wake Swan.
Don't Wake Swan.
God. I had forgotten that freaking board game existed until you had just mentioned it. And I'm like, Don't Wake Daddy. That you know, honestly, that whole board game raises so many questions. I wonder if the person that designed that, you know, had some daddy issues.
I sent you the thought, by the way, Melt.
What's that? It's not Christmas, Dusko. Dusko
I mean, close enough.
Yeah, it's a little late for Christmas. Dusko made a comment about the nationality of the raider that would have been stacking those cans.
Ha.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it, didn't you? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know.
You're right, I don't know.
War crimes.
It's all good.
I see.
Uh-huh.
The moment you said, war crimes and tin cans, I already knew the nationality.
Yeah. And the mention of Christmas should have given it away, too.
I can't think of a single war crime that Canada has committed on Christmas.
We should probably get back on topic here for
Yes.
Oh man, I thought you were about to say we should probably become Canadian and commit some war crimes on Christmas.
So, you managed to make it a crime. That's a different game that we can play.
Oh, fucking god dang it.
Well, let's
It's called Delta Green.
Oh god.
The moment I said Delta Green, you're like, oh god, that's gonna be way more scary and terrifying.
Could play Morkborg.
We could play Hashtag Cthulhu, where we
Call of Cthulhu would be fun.
No, it's not. I think of Call of Cthulhu, but now we're playing as U.S. soldiers or ally soldiers, and we're going against the Axis and Cthulhu.
I wonder, has anyone ever made a remake of Zork?
Can't think of what that is off the top of my head.
Zork,
but I kind of have a banger of a song playing.
Zork was like one of the earliest RPG choose your own ending text based video games. Like 1970s video game.
I see. Hey, does game sending you a song? You don't look at what the image is for the fucking album of said song. But listen to it at some point. But yes, you guys managed to make it past Swan's Pond. And look, just on the other side, it's the
That's
combat
what I'm currently
arena.
listening to.
Combat Zone.
MTC. You listen to MTC by S3RL. And on the other side, it's very raiderish, but you know, there's some raiders out about. They're just relaxing.
Oh, those guys okay? They're
So long as they aren't getting in our way, they're fine. We don't need to bother them.
okay. Like, dudes look like raiders. They're not getting up and like demanding our money or threatening to shoot us or take our shit. It's just okay.
As you kind of enter, you see the lobby of what was probably a movie theater. On the rule, it says caps be paid, all weapons must be turned in. Rule 3, all weapons must be turned in. 4, I'm not shitting you. Turn in all your weapons. 5, have a good time.
Time to make a stealth check, see if I can sneak my flamethrower in.
No, this is not a flamethrower. It's a lighter.
Yeah, it's a very expensive and exotic lighter.
And it's a poor
just-
lighter. It's It's really bulky. It does its job.
It's a cooker.
but-
It's a cooker.
So
I'm a chef, you see.
Oh, don't you even make jokes about fucking cook.
I
Oh, no.
mean, Lib is gonna go ahead. Is there like a weapon turn-in booth or something?
There is. There's 2 your left. Probably what was probably the ticket entry point.
Okay. Is there like a person working the booth? The robot?
Yeah, there's a person. She's working a booth. Seems to be kind of a younger person. Black hair,
I saw
blue
the,
eyes.
I saw the sign. Is this where we're supposed to be dropping off our weapons to get later?
Yes. Please hand me your fire. Please hand me any and all weapons. Oh, and the robot will have to stay out here.
What?
Due to the fact you can't quite fully disarm a robot.
Well, okay. So, what if I just, well, if since I can't take manual in, what if I just have him wait here and I have all my weapons on him? Is that okay?
I mean, you can do that.
Okay, Manuel, come over here and I'll like open the back compartment and in go like several baseball grenades, some Molotovs, a pipe wrench, a pump action shotgun. Like, and then I pull out a couple tomahawks and I'm basically right in front of her, just loading Manuel up with all these weapons that I have on me. Oh, here's a box of shotgun shells.
Oh, hey, don't forget about the grenades.
Yeah, no, I did the baseball grenades and Molotovs first. Did you guys need me to go ahead and stash anything in Manuel since he can't come in with us?
Jin's gonna stick his flamer in there.
Okay.
I'll just check my rifle and bayonet.
Yeah, well, you've been here. You
I've
know
been here
the rules
before. I
here.
know I know the deal. I'll get my shit back.
Because if they don't, then they have to deal with the rest of the gunners. That's not going to be a fun experience.
Nope.
So is after we stow our weapons, is there like a pat down service or something? Are you gonna check us for like hidden knives or shit, or do we
Oh,
just?
they don't need to. If you bring anything in here that you're not supposed to, they'll shoot. The guards will shoot you on sight.
Oh,
Yep, how this place operates.
Just because we're not armed doesn't mean they aren't.
oh, okay. So if what happens though if I go in there and say I find some weapon that someone had stashed somewhere? Do I like just turn it into the guards, or by picking it up and being inside of a guard will I just get shot?
That depends on how obvious you are about it and whether or not you actually call it out.
Oh,
Oh
Best bet
god,
is
someone reverse pickpockets a lib and sticks a gun there.
if you find that there's a weapon beyond these points that isn't in a guard's hands, don't go near it. Stay away from whoever's got it because they're gonna get shot at soon.
oh, okay. I'm like, okay, sure, makes sense. I'll lean into to full, and I'll go ahead and whisper. So, like, I've got like several different pieces of junk that I could probably fashion into more explosives and Molotovs that I have on me, but they're not technically weapons right now. Is
You're fine.
that okay? Okay.
That'll be fine.
I just want to be sure because I mean, I don't
I
like
mean,
the idea of us
if you
going
want to
into.
get into if you want to get into the semantics of it, everything is a weapon.
Oh, you
But
got a point.
they're
Do they
but
have
they
chairs
are
inside?
looking. No, they have bleachers.
No, I'm literally asking the lady if they have
Yeah.
chairs inside the combat zone.
Yeah,
Tables?
yeah.
Lamps, like really long ones.
Why don't you just go inside and look for yourself?
Thanks! Yeah, I could totally make weapons out of everything inside there. We're good.
Foles just hands to the bridge of nose. It's okay. He can, but he knows he shouldn't. That he can is a good thing. This is okay. All right, Jen. What are we here for?
Does anybody need a spear?
Well, we need to start asking around. This was the last known place he was apparently located.
Who are we asking for?
We're looking for a Lydia Steelman. Yes, Jen's last name is Steelman.
Ah, so he truly the epitome of a Jen Steelman.
What, yeah, is this person going by the name Lydia then, or would they be using a nickname?
Likely using a nickname, but all the same.
Hmm.
From what it sounded like, she was actually a fighter here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
then before we head in, we should probably ask reception about it.
yeah. Sorry, miss. I know that I've been pestering you with all my questions and everything, but what did the fighter look like again? I'll say back to Jin.
Black hair, green eyes, slight but wiry build, and I forgot to add this before, but wears black framed glasses.
Yeah, do you have anybody fighting that looks like that? Do you need me to roll any sort of social check at this point because I've been just asking this lady?
Go ahead and do that.
Let's see here. What's this? Speech. That's a 0.
You know nothing.
Well, no, I've just harassed this teller to the point where she's just not having any more of my shit.
Done with your shit.
Yeah, she's done with me. I mean, the target number was 8 on a d20, and I got close. I got a 10, but still not a
10 to 12.
success. Do I do a luck reroll?
No,
Okay.
She
this is just the receptionist. She's either going to warn them and get them out of the way before we get there, or she won't answer our questions.
she doesn't say anything. She just looks too exasperated with Lib.
See, there you go. Your annoyance might even save us the bother of having to chase him down.
Okay, we'll go inside now. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. I mean, what else am I gonna do, right?
Inside, it looks to be an old theater with some balconies have been destroyed, seats around, makeshift bar, restaurant-like area, makeshift housing. On the stage, there is a steel cage. And on the floor, it looks to be splattered blood.
I know we're here to be looking for someone, but with like a bar and tables and drinks laying about, I'm assuming that there are going to be some empty beer bottles scattered about too, right?
There's not, surprisingly. Somebody actually goes around and cleans.
You're killing me here, Furry. You're
Yeah,
killing
how
me.
else are they supposed? Well, no, how else are they supposed to recycle their bottles if they don't clean up after themselves?
Yeah,
I mean, they got to reuse them for brewing.
Exactly. They're reusing
It's
those
not
bottles.
exactly easy to make them back in the
You're buying-
wastelands.
You're buying the liquid. You don't get the bottle.
that's so what you're telling me is they have a like the Germany style of, pay extra $2 for every beer, and that's because you're paying for the bottle. You bring the bottle
And then-
back, you get your $2 back.
Yep.
Okay. Every bottle worth like 3 caps if you return it back to the barkeep.
sure. That's how it is.
How else are you going to have raiders be cleanly?
I mean, if you don't clean up your fucking shit, how else are you expected to get your drinks? It's the only thing you can drink out of.
Do you remember when was the last time you went to the combat zone in game, Furry?
When was the last
This
time I
isn't the
played?
combat zone in game. This is early days combat zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
This is
All right.
pre Fallout 4 combat zone.
Okay. So back when it was a respectable establishment and not completely
Exactly.
overrun by raiders. Got it. Okay.
Oh, there's still raiders here. It's just that
They're just kept in check.
Yeah, it's in check now. By the time Fallout 4 rolls around, it's an absolute pigsty.
Yep.
That's what I'm okay. All right. You said combat zone. I had definitely a completely different picture in my mind. Apologies.
Oh yeah, I could see you daydreaming dreaming about Kate from all the way over here.
Fucking shut up. Fucking calling me out like that. Gotta love a girl with accent though. I mean,
you gotta love a girl that's an ass kicker.
that too. That too.
yeah, as you guys are kind of entering, a ghoul gets onto the stage and loudly, or at least as loud as he can. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another fight happening in 3 minutes. Find your seats so you can watch. Jeff will be taking bets. We will have Kate versus Steel Hand.
I'm gonna call it right here. That's who we're here for. have a feeling we need to keep our eyes on Steel Hand.
You guys have 3 minutes before the next fight.
In a move of solidarity, I'm going to go put money on Steel Hand.
The odds right now is. Hold on, I gotta think of some odds real quick.
You need to be careful with the two. They end up winning, and you don't set the odds correctly. Like in One Piece, I think I won like 600,000 bellies when I won the bet.
Berries.
Berries.
Yeah. One Piece,
Uses
the
bellies
currency
in
is
there,
called
so
berries.
Bells is a different game.
bellies.
Trading in a whole different kind of currency.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my character made a lot of money. Granted, if things had gone the other way, he would have been in horrible debt. But risk reward.
Risk reward.
So, hold on, I don't. I'm not seeing really much odds. All right, so for every cap you get, you're gonna get 15 caps back for
Okay.
betting on Steelheart. For Kate,
Fuck it, I'll put 100 down on her.
for every cap you bet, you're gonna get 2. Fights won and lost. You see that Kate has only lost a total of 0 fights. As most of her fights always end up with death.
You know, maybe we see about talking to whoever we're talking to before the fight happens.
No
Yeah.
chance.
What do you mean?
Well, 2 things can happen there.
Okay.
Firstly, we're not going to be able to get to her before the fight starts. We've only got 3 minutes. And she's not out in the open. She's in a back room. She'll come out when the fighters come out when the fight starts. And second, more than likely we're going to be, if I'm reading the room correctly, rattling, if not upsetting, the woman who's about to go into that ring.
Oh.
Let's not throw her off her game before she gets the fight done. Let's talk to her after she's won. If we talk to her after she's won, she might be in a good enough mood to be able to listen to us. If we talk to her after she's lost the fight, she might be in a bad enough mood to give us her time. Either way, we want to wait till after the fight's done.
You see that this is a fight that is just supposed to end in a knockout.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Jenny, you're the one that needs to find this person? So is that fine with you?
Out of character, what do you mean? The betting or
Waiting
No,
for them to actually do the fight before we talk to them.
Yeah.
let's see, because I get the feeling we're not going to be able to just force our way out back without getting shot or something. So
This is
we kind of
respectful.
have to,
I mean,
unless someone.
we could potentially be able to talk our way into it, but at the same time, the establishment is going to resist that.
Yeah, and I think all 3 of us, our charisma scores are kind of.
Well, we wouldn't necessarily.
I don't know. I could get lucky.
I see a snowball. It appears to be flying into the gates of hell.
Really, a whole ball? That's more of a chance than I gave us.
I'm giving you the chance of, well, pissing in the hurricane and it not hitting you.
hits everything.
All right.
You got more of a chance of going through a waterfall without getting wet.
Well, hey, folks, just to let you know, Delta Force just finished downloading.
Well, all right. Sounds like you've got a plan for after this fight
Well, I mean, you know,
or
it,
after
it,
this session.
it is a free game, and I would be looking at doing the co-op, trying out the co-op campaign for it. So if anybody's interested, maybe after Fallout, you can give it a
Oh.
try. But
I'd
then
have to
again, it's
download
installed on my
computer's
hard drive,
show.
which we know is likely dying. So
Yeah, and I have potential plans for after the session, and downloading it would be hella slow.
oh shit, how much time do you have?
Huh? Oh no, I don't have solid plans. I have, oh look, there's that friend that said next time we're both on, we'll play together. I'll talk to him after the session.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess what I should be asking is, how's everybody's energy levels? Are we good to keep on going?
I will admit I'm honestly tired because I've gotten like I think 4 hours of sleep total today.
So you need more sleep then?
Well, that would
Yeah.
explain why I've had to get your attention like 2 or 3 times.
I
Yeah,
say
my
we finish
focus
out
is
the
just not here.
I
I
think
say we
right
finish
here
out the
is.
combat zone, and then we wrap up.
Okay.
I think
Well, if
right
we do
here
it
is
here, we
also
can
pretty
do
good.
the whole suspense of they're about to meet.
That's true. We could also let the DM roll up an actual fight between the two characters, and then we get a blow by blow.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys
okay,
have a
okay.
good
I
So
like that.
we could do a cliffhanger here.
Do I actually have? My question is, do I actually have?
Do not tell me you do not have stats for Kate after you told me that Kate was going to be in the ring.
I really actually will laugh if I actually do have her stats.
All right. It sounds like we've got a plan.
Because this would be Kate before she lost her edge from getting too addicted. So this would be Kate likely at her most lethal.
Yeah.
What do y'all say to the 31st?
Fine with me.
I've got
31st
supposedly I've got D&D on the 24th. So the 31st to be my next Friday. Okay.
All right. I swear I saw a Kate.
A Kate or the Kate?
I'm pretty sure I saw her as a. It might have been under here.
You made a note in Foundry that you put 100 caps on Steel Fist.
Yes.
That actually was a smart idea. If you put money on somebody, go ahead and please mark it.
I don't.
Right.
I trust full with all of my money, so I don't have any money on me. So I have no money to bet. Oh, so you just added an extra 100 for me? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so here's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not going above like 5% of our value per person. So if we lose, it's not that big a loss. If we win, we double our value.
You know what?
Jin, you want me to throw in an extra 100 for you, or do you want to throw in your own bet?
Go ahead and do the 100 for me.
All right.
So we walk in. We look like
I'm gonna have to get Steel Fist's stats done at some point.
Okay.
Oh, you got 2 weeks to roll out an entire fight and then narrate it for us.
All right.
You're right. I do.
Looking forward to it.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have any other closing notes?
Not that I could think of.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
a
then
whole lot more junk in the trunk than I did last time.
Come on, Florian.
I've gone from having A total of 7 junk on me to 67 junk on me.
You got lucky with the cans.
Lucky with
Yeah.
hands.
All right. Now, for the sake of YouTube, what I'm going to do here is because I'm going to be switching games, I'm going to be ending the stream. That way, YouTube cuts the content there for the Winter of Adam as a set stream. If you're watching me on Twitch or YouTube and you want to pick up the next stream, I'm going to be starting my stream over here in just a little bit. I'm going to be playing something else. I'll either go ahead and be trying the Delta Force thing out, or I'll be trying something else out. We will see, but I'm not done streaming for the night. So I ask everybody that is currently watching, if you want to keep on watching me, please hang in there. The stream's just going to go down for a little bit. I'm going to let it close out completely, and then I'll go up and be doing something else here shortly, just so it cuts appropriately for YouTube.
Thanks for the heads up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all have a good one.
I'm probably gonna go join a VC.
Okay.